All right, guys. So you guys already know we live in a world of censorship. Let's just censor everything. Oh my God, cleavage. Oh my God, it's an ass crack. Oh my God, the nipples. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, looks like Hearthstone cards have now been censored, according to Blizzard, to tone down the sex and violence. It's a card game. It's a card game. How much violence is in a card game? I played Hearthstone. I've seen people play Hearthstone. Oh, look, it's ass cheeks. Um, look, there's this. This is just there's some more ass cheeks, bro. Bro, you killing me here. You killing me here. You killing me, Smalls. And some boobs. in a video, we're talking about censorship. Oh dear God. Okay, Dragon Quest Builders. Now we can continue on with the video. I got distracted there for a moment. Let me just go ahead and just like put that there. Although it's not gonna help anything. Okay, so the censorship of Hearthstone cards were pretty obvious in the latest update. The Secret Keeper went from being a shapely and voluptuous woman to being a more hefty and overweight. The Succubus card was completely renamed and changed into Fellstalker, and the Eviscerate card lost all its blood. The toning down of sex and violence in Hearthstone had nothing to do with the rating boards or regulations, and everything to do with the current culture at Blizzard. This article, by the way, is coming to us from One Angry Gamer. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below for you guys if you want to check this out. MDX Down Games collected several comments from the developers who spoke to left-wing propaganda outlets Kotaku and PC Gamer. A company spokesperson told Kotaku that the reason for the changes was because when Hearthstone first launched, we brought in a lot of artwork from the physical World of Warcraft trading card game. In the years since, Hearthstone has developed a look, feel, and personality of its own that distinguishes it from that of Warcraft. Though we still love being a part of the universe, we will always be looking for ways to deliver on the game's unique style, charm, and personality. The recent changes were applied to make those cards more visually cohesive and consistent with the art style of Hearthstone today. All right, really quick. I just want to like say this because it needs to be said. Things like this don't offend me. Things like this don't offend pretty much 99% of the people who play games like Hearthstone. That's a lot of ass cheeks, bro. Games like Hearthstone, this game's been around for a while, and it's never bothered anybody. It has never bothered anybody. So why does it bother people now? That's the thing. And when you start allowing censorship to happen in games, it's going to keep happening everywhere. And whether or not this bothers you, because you don't play the game, you don't care about this, you really should, because then one day something's going to get censored that you really like, and you're going to be upset about it. You will be. Whether they, whether it's a little thing like, they add or they draw like a shirt on top of the cleavage, to kind of block it out, or like little things like that. It starts small and it goes big. Eventually, games will lose their identity and become just one big mosh pile of just the same boring stuff over and over. One of the biggest reasons that we play games, one of the biggest reasons that we get to enjoy games is because they are different. When you start making games become the same because of censorship and they all become this boring thing to look at and play, then you lose the identity of what the game is, and then we don't enjoy ourselves anymore. That's the biggest thing, is we as gamers, it's a way to escape from real life to be able to play these games. And when you take away, the things that we enjoy about the games, or when you start censoring things that are in the games, I'm not saying that people play Hearthstone because of cleavage. I'm not saying that they do, but it's not necessary. I mean, if the game's been around that long, why do you feel the need to censor it now? Because you want to, appeal to the people who don't play the game but are complaining about it? Like, come on. That's the problem that I have with censorship in these type of situations. That's the problem I have. All right, let's scroll down. That doesn't really explain anything at all. It's nothing less or nothingness statement that just reiterates what we already know. The cards have been censored. If are unaware of how these cards have been censored or which cards, YouTuber X1 Gamer goes through the list showing comparisons of which cards have changed in the latest update. However, it was a lead mission designer, Dave Kosak, who spilled the beans, talking a little bit more about the reasons behind the censorship. Kosak told PC Gamer, "We went back and really just brought everything up to our standards. It wasn't just because we were looking at ratings or international regulations or anything like that. We really just wanted our artists to feel good about everything in the set. Listen, I bet you anything the artist felt just fine from before. I bet you anything. Whatever." But it didn't end there. Kosak told PC Gamer that ultimately Blizzard just wanted to tone down the sex and violence put on display in the cards. With PC Gamer explaining, Kosak confirmed that some of the changes were aimed at toning down the portrayals of sex and violence in the game. Although designer Liv Breeden noted that one card, Headcrack, was updated because it was just too dark and hard to read, but emphasized that decision was not driven by external forces, but just kind of bringing it up to the standards we felt really good about today. Apparently, Kosak also informed them that they're not done changing cards, and that some cards could get a rework down the line. What this probably means is that more cards will end up getting censored. As some of you may know, this wasn't the first time that Blizzard censored various cards in Hearthstone, as covered by Vera Dark. Blizzard has been slowly trawling through their stash and censoring the females of their cleavage and sex appeal. I mean, there's nothing wrong with cleavage, man. Like, seriously. Just earlier this year, Blizzard censored Jaina's card in Hearthstone, setting the pace for the additional censorship that would soon follow. The company is basically all in on the whole social justice narrative, with Overwatch being a cesspit of degeneracy at the moment. But now it looks like even card games like Hearthstone aren't safe from the, puritanical, that looked like putrid, might as well be putrid, eye of censorship that Blizzard is directing towards it. And since they have plans on further updating the cards, don't be surprised if any remaining cards containing any hint of female sex appeal will be censored as well. Again, once you start allowing this to happen, it's going to continue to happen at a larger scale. It starts small and it keeps growing from there. We have the ESRB, which exists for a reason, but companies don't seem to care. At the end of the day, it's a parent's job to keep their kids from playing certain games that are rated M for mature, T for teen, and so on and so forth. For example, I won't let my kids play Detroit Become Human. There's swearing in it. There's partial nudity. There's very strong themes that they're not ready to handle in real life. Same thing for a shooter game, like Call of Duty. I wouldn't let my kids play Call of Duty game. There's things that they're not ready to experience yet because they're kids, because they're children. It's you as a parent. It's your job to keep your kids from playing certain games. Like, I would not let them play Resident Evil 2. They're afraid of Thanos right now. So you think that if they're afraid of Thanos, what kind of nightmares will they have seeing a zombie biting a piece of flesh off of somebody's face in Resident Evil 2? Things like that. If the ESRB is already doing their job, why then do companies then feel the need to censor it further? That's the problem that I have. That's the problem that a lot of people have. That is the argument and the fight that is ongoing between the community and the companies, thinking that they're doing what we want them to do, which is not true. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, all that fun stuff. Don't forget about my giveaway, by the way, guys. I don't promote it enough. You think I would promote it because it's a giveaway for you guys. But I have a giveaway going on for Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Down below in the description, you can find the link to that video. And let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let's have that conversation. I feel like this is an ongoing topic, and it's going to keep coming up on the channel. It's going to keep coming up all over the place. It's not something that we can just turn a blind eye towards and look the other way, because it's something that will affect something that you enjoy, whether or not you care about Hearthstone. Because I don't play Hearthstone. I don't. I have played it, but I don't play it. Like, I played World of Warcraft for 5 years. I've played Warcraft 1, 2, 3. I've played them for a long time. I played a little bit of Hearthstone because it had Warcraft stuff in it, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really for me. But still, The censorship thing, come on. With that, guys, I will catch you all later. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.